Hi, all the signs of the zodiac. I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic, seer, and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for this new moon in Cancer, June 28th, 2022, psychic crystal reading for each of the 4 elements. I'm going to look in my crystal and give you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides and let you know how this new moon in Cancer will be affecting you. You might want to watch the entire video because your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign may equally be affected by this new moon in Cancer. So you might want to check the whole thing out because it'll be different for all of you in these general readings. So I hope these messages and predictions are helpful to you as you travel through the energies of the next 2 weeks and up to 30 days. So first, I'm going to give you some astrology information before I start the psychic part of your reading. I also want to say here, if you are subscribed to my channel and you find that you check and see you're unsubscribed, you may want to resubscribe. I've had a lot of people let me know recently that they are not getting notified of my videos and they have found themselves unsubscribed. I'm not doing that. I don't really understand why it is happening, so you may want to check that out and resubscribe and hit that notification bell when you do. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. So now on to the astrology information first. This new moon in Cancer, July 28th, 2022, inspires us to indulge in our deep and intense feelings. We may feel drawn to the safety and security of our homes. You may find yourself being more helpful and giving and showing kindness and support for others, as well as accepting it from others. Cancer new moon can bring quite strong energy, which enables us to make valuable shifts and moves in our lives that will result in great blessings and benefits. Emotions can be high, but will bring healing. This new moon is square Jupiter, so we could be prone to extremes of all kinds, which could lead to some mistakes in judgments and decisions. So it's wise to keep that in mind over the course of the next 2 weeks and up to 30 days. Now on to the psychic part of this reading. You may feel a little discombobulated, off-center, a little scattered, earth signs. Some of you earth signs may really want to delve in deep into esoteric subject matter, like the metaphysical, the occult, or ETs, angels, spirit guides, anything to do with esoteric material, dreams. You may even start out on some kind of plan where you are going to be checking your progress. So you may make charts, graphs. This could be keeping like a diet journal or a regular journal that you're going to write about your feelings, your emotions, or progress of things that you're trying to do at home or at work or in some creative endeavor that you're involved in. And you may be keeping a log or journal of your progress, some of you earth signs. You have to be very careful of the words you use over the next 2 weeks to 30 days because either you could be prone to belligerence or something you say could drive up some belligerence in someone else who you say something to. You could find out that you're going to receive some money. Some of you, it could be a gift of cash. It could be money that you find. It could be a gift of gold that's given to you. If you've been on the road to trying to please somebody or over the next 2 weeks to 30 days, you're trying to please somebody, you will be successful. And for some of you, this is in a love relationship way. If there's somebody, you have a romantic partner, you maybe have been going out of your way to try to please them, and you could be successful at this time. For some of you, it could be trying to please clients, customers, or bosses even. If you start down some road of trying something new during this 2 weeks to 30-day period, some of you earth signs are going to find out you are really successful with it. Even if it's like something you never tried before. Maybe you never tried surfing before and you're going to go surfing and you're great at it. Or you try writing a novel or writing poetry or lyrics to music or, I don't know, creating anything. Or some new sport or activity, you're going to find that some of you earth signs are going to be surprised. Like, you pull it off. You do it with great ease and are successful with it. You have to be careful, some of you earth signs, that over the course of the next 2 weeks to 30 days that you don't tell people too much of your personal business. And you may not be thinking twice about it. This could be to your friends or to your family, or maybe you have a channel or you're doing it on social media. I don't know, but it's like, I feel like you're not going to think twice about it, but you have to be careful because some of you are sharing too much. You have to be cautious not to share too much personal information. Also, conversely, some of you could be trying too hard to please somebody and it may not work. So you have a dichotomy there. Because some of you are signs, I get you going out of your way to please somebody and it's successful. But as a caution, I also get if you're trying too hard, it could backfire. So that's a little bit of a two-sided coin there. If you feel like you're going out of your way and you're trying way too hard, that message applies to you. Just be wise in all your dealings because you may have the propensity to try to justify your actions. So make sure your actions are in alignment with your beliefs, because you could do or say some things off the cuff that you feel justified in doing that could be really illegal or not really falling in the realm of being justified. So just keep that in mind, earth signs. So I hope those messages were of help to you. Now on to the element of water. This is Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Some of you water signs may feel like you want to take on more work, or you're open to taking on more energy. You may find that you have more vitality and more energy to put into work and things that you're doing, but it's also like being open to take on more work, or you may find your creative energies are flowing really strongly and you want to do more creative projects and do more work. Some of you water signs may feel like the pressure's on, or like you have to really hurry up and complete something or hurry up and get something going. Like the hurry up energy comes up here for the water signs. You may also feel inspired to take a break from people that have been very tiring to you. Maybe they're really, they use a lot of sarcastic humor, or they're just overboard and over emotional, over dramatic, or they just drain your energy in some way. There may be some people in your life over the course of the next 2 weeks to 30 days, water signs, that you may feel like you're too draining, you're too tiring, you're too dramatic, you're throwing off too much energy. I got to take a break from you. Some of you water signs may feel very amorous and you may really want to delve in deep into intimacy with your partner, or find somebody to be intimate with. And this would be like really driving up your sexual chemistry a lot with people. Some of you water sign people will find out over the course of the next 2 weeks to 30 days that you've been accepted into something. Like accepted into a program or a training program or to a school or to a club, group, or organization that you wanted to belong to, or accepted into a group of friends that you were hoping that you could, start hanging out with, or something. I don't know. But getting accepted into something comes up strongly for the water signs from this new moon in Cancer. If you're a water sign, you could find yourself getting elected into some office. If you wanted to run to sit on some kind of board or committee or a public office of some sort, you will get that role, that position, that seat. You could even find out like you're made like captain of a team also, like made a leader, a head of a team, a captain, a supervisor. You can find that out, that you get that position. Some of you will decide to go on a well-needed vacation and have a lot of fun on this vacation. You may think it's going to be relaxing, and I'm not saying it won't be, but you may find that you actually end up partying it up, like having a blast. I see that for some of you water signs over the course of the next 2 weeks and up to 30 days. You have to be cautious, water signs, because this new moon could cause you to want to spend money. Like spend too much money, perhaps. You also need to be careful that your emotions may be quite raw, and you could find yourself getting irritated by little things. Little irritations could really bug you more than normal when you're dealing with the energies of this particular new moon in Cancer. And you may find that politeness goes out the window, and you may find yourself really speaking from the heart and expressing your emotions strongly, water signs, over the next 2 weeks to 30 days. So I hope these messages were of help to you. Now on to the element of fire. This is Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. To get more psychic messages and predictions from my spirit guides, please check the description box below this video for the links for my most recent videos for Vimeo. I look into very specific topics using a variety of divination tools to bring you more accurate predictions for your astrological signs. These links and descriptions are also available on the videos page of my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. Thank you. Some of you fire signs may feel like you want to take more risks and chances during the next 2 weeks to 30 days, but this could be like emotional risks and chances. Some of you may find yourselves delving in deeply into spirituality, religion, meditation, or anything of that nature. Some of you fire signs may find that if there's somebody you met that you really would like to date or take out or go somewhere, you're going to have the courage to do that. Or you're going to, maybe you're already dating somebody, and over the next 2 weeks to 30 days, you're going to go out with them a lot. But for some of you that haven't asked yet, you will be compelled to ask someone out to go out on a date with you over the next 2 weeks to 30 days. Some of you fire signs are going to find that anything that is old, worn out, shop worn, whatever you want to call it, you may find yourself getting rid of it. You may want to upgrade, like I'm seeing rugs and shades and drapes, but it could be anything. Could be your clothes, could be your shoes, clothes. But I'm seeing it more like rugs, flooring, anything in your home that feels worn out, old. You may decide to donate it, sell it, or just, replace it, upgrade it. Some of you may find that you're the new kid in town in something you're doing, and you could capture a lot of people's attention. Now, this could be if you have a YouTube channel or some other channel on some other video platform, or something you're doing in some other way, like in your career, whatever career goals you have, or if you move to a new town, city, location, like you're the new kid in town, and there's going to be a lot of attention happening to you. You could be starting a new job, you could be starting a new business, you could be moving to a new town, you could be starting your own channel. Anything new where you would be the new kid in town, there's going to be attention and focus on you over the course of the next 2 weeks to 30 days. Some of you fire signs, don't be surprised if people say to you, what did you discover? The fountain of youth? You look like you're glowing. You're going to get compliments. People saying you look younger, or your skin is glowing, or your aura is glowing. So that will stand out for some of you fire signs. Some of you are going to make some kind of commitment to something that will be beneficial and a blessing to you in the long run. So it could be commitment to a diet, a commitment to an exercise program, a commitment to some kind of health treatments or regime, a commitment in a relationship, a commitment to anything. But whatever you find yourself committing to, fire signs, it's going to be a big blessing to you. Some of you fire signs may need to have caution because you may feel like you're temporarily out of control of your emotions. Your emotions may feel temporarily out of your control over the next 2 weeks and up to 30 days, but especially around the first 72 hours of that new moon in Cancer. You may find yourself being very persnickety and picky, and very maybe excessively dogmatic about what you want to see happen, what you want to see other people do over these next 2 weeks to 30 days. And make sure you don't limit yourself. You need to, it's a good time to put yourself out there in some way, taking risks with your opinions, taking risks with your emotions, putting yourself out there in some way, maybe to begin dating again if you've been single a long time, or putting yourself out there again, like if you're looking for a new job. These will be good things for you to do over the next 2 weeks to 30 days. So I hope those messages were of help to you. Now on to the element of air. This is Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Some of you air signs will be affected in the way from this new moon in Cancer, June 28th, 2022. Like you want to break out and try something new. It could be a new hobby, a new craft, a new skill, a new job, a new business, a new look, but definitely inspired to break out in and try something new or do something new. You may feel very strongly, some of you air signs, that you want people to take you seriously with what you're saying or the work that you're doing or the things that you're creating. You may be a little covert at this time. There may be some things that you're trying to hide or keep secret from certain people in your life. Could be the general public, but it could be people, individuals in your life. You may be trying to keep some things hidden, secret, on the down low. That kind of energy is around some of you air signs. You may also want to put the finishing touches on something where you make something like extra special, bigger, better. This could be a website, could be something you're writing, could be something to do with your appearance, could be something to do with your home. But whatever you're focusing on or concerned about, you may want to make it brighter, bigger, better, put the finishing touches on it at this time. Some of you may find that you make new friends. Some of you air signs may make some new acquaintances, and they could turn into new friends, or people that you've known but you just knew them as acquaintances could become new friends to you. Some of you air signs are going to find something that you did in the recent past, could even be long ago past, but it feels like recent past, that you did that was like a calculated risk, or it's going to like pay off for you. Some chance you took, calculated risk, you're going to find over the course of the next 2 weeks to 30 days, it pays off. It's going to pay off for you. If you're a creative person, some of you air signs are going to design something that's going to be like amazing, really beautiful, captivating. Now, if you're into art, it could be a work of art. If you're, or this could be something you're doing to your home. Like maybe you're going to do faux finishing on the walls, or you're creating like a macrame, you know, that's come back. As weird as that is, things always come back around, right? Macrame is going to be a thing again. Maybe you're going to try your hand at macrame and you create an amazing wall hanging or design or something, you know, a garden. I don't know what, but creating something that's going to be really aesthetically pleasing and creatively interesting. Some of you air signs need to be careful be cautious that manipulations could run high over the next 2 weeks to 30 days. And you could be manipulating others either intentionally or unintentionally, but other people could try to be manipulative of you. So be on your guard for that. Some of you air signs may also feel like you've kind of gotten beat up emotionally or mentally by others. And so you could feel a little exhausted of that. It may have already happened prior to this new moon in Cancer on June 28th, 2022, but it could be happening at the time of the new moon. Be careful you're not eating too much, air signs. You may find that your appetite's increased and you are like emotional eating or snacking too much or just putting too much food on your plate at the time you're sitting down for meals. So be cautious of that. I do feel you may feel a little bit happier, a little bit lighter, and a little bit brighter. I'm not saying you don't always feel that way, but you may find yourself a little uplifted from this new moon in Cancer on June 28th, 2022. So I hope this reading was of help to all the elements and the zodiac signs out there. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like, share, and subscribe. And hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here on YouTube. And as I said at the beginning of the video, if you skipped over that, I've gotten in the comments lately, in the comment sections on different videos, and even an email here or there, where people are telling me, hey, I've been subscribed to your channel and now I'm not subscribed. I'm not unsubscribing anybody, so I don't really know why that's happening. So if you're normally subscribed and you get notifications normally and now you're not getting them, you may want to check and resubscribe, and again, hit that notification bell so you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube, if you want to get notified. So if you would like to get some of the special videos that I record for my Vimeo on-demand pages, where I look at very specific topics using a variety of divination tools, you can always access my most recently recorded videos. Those links are always posted down below underneath each video in the description box in the Show More section. And I also post those links on my website at theluckymermaid.com. Go to the videos page, and there you will see all the video series I've listed, and you just go to the video series you want, click on the zodiac sign you want, your sun, your moon, your rising sign, or somebody else you love and care about sign. You click on that link and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. Now, some of the most recently recorded videos I have available right now on Vimeo. The first video series is my psychic crystal readings for July 2022. That link is down below, where it's like a continuation of the psychic tarot readings I do on YouTube at the beginning of each month. I then stop the video for each sign at the end and then continue on and look into my crystal to give you additional psychic predictions and messages. Also, my psychic crystal readings for June, if you still want to get that, because remember, timing is different for all of you, and things I say this June could happen to you next June, or maybe happening a few months later. It doesn't necessarily mean everything I get will happen in that month, because some people tell me that happened to me a year ago, or it happened to me a few months later. So June, you might want to check those psychic crystal readings out for June of 2022. Also, my mid-year psychic tarot update for 2022, where I use the center of the Celtic Cross Tarot spread, which is 6 cards, and I looked into that for each sign of the zodiac. It's pretty detailed. I think they ran about almost 25 minutes long for most of them. So if you would like to see what's going to happen for you the rest of this year of 2022, you may want to check those videos out. Also, my full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio, May 2022, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings. You're still being affected by that eclipse that occurred in May. And if you haven't checked it out yet, those videos are available. I use the exact same format for the solar eclipse in Taurus, April 30th, 2022, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings. So I use the same format for the eclipse videos, and a lot of people really find those eclipse videos resonate with them. And if you can get your rising sign and your sun sign, I would recommend it in that video series if you can do so. Also, the career and finance psychic tarot and crystal readings, those predictions go out 12 to 18 months. I recorded them in April. The predictions go from April of 2022 until the end of October 2023. So you get a long time of the career and finance predictions in those videos. If you want to see what's happening in your finances coming up or your career coming up, they're both being addressed in those videos. Also, my what's lucky and new for you in 2022. Hey, 2022 is only halfway over. You got a lot more luck that could happen, and we all could use some luck with what's happening in our world at this time. So if you want to see what's going to be lucky and new for you in 2022, I did psychic tarot and oracle cards. So it's psychic and oracle card readings for what's lucky and new for you in 2022. My big love readings for 2022 for singles and couples. The first half of the reading is for single people of your sign. The second half of the reading is for coupled people of your sign. I see a lot of people buying previous years of the love readings. I would say that's not a bad idea. Because like I said, psychic readings, if you get them privately or you're getting these readings here, not everything is going to happen to you all at the time frame I'm reading it for you. Some of you may find, hey, that already happened to me. Some of you may find it's happening later. So keep that in mind. And in this month of July coming up, I will be recording the love and romance. I don't know. I don't remember what I call it, but it's going to be a love update for each sign of the zodiac on Vimeo, but I am going to be recording that in the beginning of July, so it will probably be available in the middle of July of 2022. But if you want to get the one for the entire year, that link is down below and also available on my website. My Saturn in Aquarius, Psychic Tarot and Crystal readings, those predictions go from December of 2020 until the end of March 2023. Long time of predictions there. If you haven't checked out Saturn in Aquarius, you might want to look at that. We're all being affected by it, especially Sun, Moon, and Rising sign of Aquarius people, because this is in our sign. Also, the Psychic Tarot readings for the new year of 2022. If you didn't check that out yet, I used the year ahead tarot spread, and there's 14 cards total in those readings. The readings ran about 40 minutes long. We're not done 2022 yet. We're only halfway there, so you might want to check that out. And if you would like to donate to my channel and help support the readings that I do here, there's a donation link connected to PayPal down below all the video descriptions. And I want to give a big thank you to those of you who have been so kind and generous and donated to my channel over the years and are still doing so. I truly appreciate it. It does help a lot, and it does mean a lot to me. So thank you so much for that. If you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides channeled through me that you're not going to see here in a YouTube video, you can follow me on my social media pages at The Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook and The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram. I use a variety of divination tools, usually tarot or oracle cards, sometimes the crystal. I write the predictions. I don't find that I have enough time on the videos on Instagram to do a video. I guess I could try to figure out how I could go longer. I haven't explored that, so I usually do that in writing. So I usually write 5 paragraphs of messages and predictions. Many people follow these and find they resonate with them. Maybe not the entire reading will resonate with you, maybe just bits and pieces or different messages and predictions throughout. Some people feel the entire thing is speaking to them. So you might want to check those out on Facebook and Instagram. And please know, if anybody contacts you ever on my social media pages that says they're me and they're asking you if you would like a reading, they are not me. You need to check the spelling. Sometimes they slip in a little sneaky dot. That's what they like to do on Instagram. I have reported this repeatedly. The people that do it still keep popping up, even using the very same thing over and over again. I don't really understand why, but just know it is not me, and do not fall for it. I don't want to see you lose any money. So I only work from my long wait list and my long cancellations list when booking private appointments. I don't go to social media to ask people if they want readings. So just know that. So I hope all the signs of the zodiac out there have absolutely amazing energy that comes to you from this new moon in Cancer, June 28th, 2022. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.